Gematriona Sessions, 568. Today is Tuesday, December 10th, 2024, and it is Yom Shlishi, the ninth day of Kislev, 5785. Shlishi connects to Yom Shlishi. The third reading is found in Genesis chapter 32, verse 31. Vayikra is 317. Yaakov is 182. I'm sorry, I skipped a line. Yaakov is 182. Vayikra and Vayomer is 257. So I'll have to just change it a little bit. 257. 257. Okay. Shem Hamako. Shem is 340. Okay, so let's go over again. Vayomer. And this is also an important word, Vayomer. 257. Lama. 75. I'll start from Vayomer. Why not? It's part of Sheni, but it was connected to yesterday. So Vayomer equals 257. Lama is 75. Zeh is 12. Tish'al is 731. Lishmi is 307, 380. 380. Vayivarech 222, 232, 238. Oto 407. Sham is 340. Okay. Now, Vayikra Yaakov Shem HaMakom Peniel Ki Ra'iti Elohim Panim El Panim Batinatzel Nafshi. HaMakom 186 plus 5 is 191. Peniel 80 and 50 is 130. 140 171. Peniel is 171. Ki 30. Ra'iti, I saw, which is 621. 621. Elohim 86. Panim is 180, right? 130. 170. 180, of course. 180. El 180, 31, 180. Panim el panim. Vatinatzel nafshi 490, 490 and 50 is 540, 576. Vatinatzel is 576. Nafshi is 300. Nafshi is 430, 440. Nafshi. Now that we've finished the verse and we're up to a certain point, we've come to a place, because it was called 568, you might notice that it went out of sequence. Why is 568 there? 568 is a combination of three different numbers that came up recently, and someone may be watching this, and if you are, then you'll know that I waited until a few minutes of people watching this, because I think by now most people would have tuned out because of patience. But like I said, part of the buffer zone of Gematriona is to make it extremely dry and boring. That way, most people, if they're not patient or if it's dry and boring to them, they'll tune out. So, if important information is put, even the important information is coded. So, in any case, I'm just going to use numbers so the person may know or the person may not know. The person may not have even listened this far. But if you've made it this far, the 62nd letter of this week's Torah portion is Vav. It is a Vav in the word Tomarun. And the verse surrounding that is Vayitzav otam lemor ko Tomarun. And I believe the word Tomarun is 697. But let me double check. It's 697. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. And now the 257th letter in this week's Torah portion, starting from Vayishlach. And the idea was that if you want to find something, find your name, the primary technology is to count. It could either be word or letter. If the word is, let's say, a negative word, you don't want to start from there, you can do it with letters. But nothing's really negative or positive in the Torah. It's just how we perceive it. But so to begin with, it's a letter because the letter has its own energy, its own power to focus on. It's more simple. So basically, that was the idea. So 62 is the Vav in Tomarun. Now, the 257th letter, starting from Vayishlach, Yaakov, Melachim, the Vav is 1, Yud is 2, Shin is 3. If you count that way, then you're going to reach Aleph as the letter number 257. That is the Aleph in the word Asher, and the surrounding verses. Vayira Yaakov me'od, vayitzer lo, vayachatz et ha'am asher ito, ve'et hatzon ve'et habakar v'gamalin l'shnei machanot. So basically that verse is saying that Jacob was afraid because Esau was coming to him with 400, and he split the everyone with him into two groups, two camps. Okay, now another number that came up is going to be 257. I'm sorry, the 249th. Go back. The 249th is the Aleph in Asher, the verse I just said, and the 257th is the Taf in the word Ve'et. It's in the same place. So let's start again. The 249th letter of this week's Torah portion is Aleph in Asher, and then you just count like 49 to 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. The 257th is a Taf in the word Ve'et, and it's in the same verse, meaning Asher ito Ve'et Hatzon. Now, why was this called Gematriona 568? Because 62 plus 249 plus 257 equals 568.